today's news. UN High Commissionary for Refugees concerned about Karabakh conflict. Lawyer accuses law enforcement agencies of negligence. Experts call for greater financial transparency in state oil funds. Lerik residents claim a head of education department is guilty of serious crimes. Youths mark 90th anniversary of Ataturk's launch of Freedom War. With my visit to Azerbaijan, I want to draw attention to the world community that a problem remains. The most important issue is that the international community should not forget this conflict, which has been continuing for 20 years. Internally displaced persons are deprived of their native land. The world community should do their best to solve this problem, said the UN High Commissioner for Refugees, Antonio Guterres, during the press conference held on the 19th of May. According to him, noteworthy projects have been undertaken to improve the conditions of internally displaced persons in the last 5 years. He said that the Azerbaijani government has worked to solve their problems. Apartments are being used for people to live in that are internally displaced persons. According to him, Azerbaijan is a leader country for the amount of investment in internally displaced persons.
Today, Turkish citizen Aslan Tiryaki held a press conference at IRFS to speak about an industrial injury. His lawyer, Gurban Mammadov, reported that Tiryaki was seriously injured back in August 2009 while working in the Surakani district as a worker for Turkoglu Company. During construction, a steel reinforcement bar of 16 to 18 millimeters in width fell on his head. Despite ongoing treatment, he can no longer work. The Surakani District Prosecutor's Office refused to investigate the issue, saying that there were no companies registered under the Turkoglu name. After numerous appeals, the Surakani District Court annulled the Prosecutor's Office decision in March 2011 and required that the issue be investigated. The lawyer blamed the Surakani District Prosecutor's Office, Police and Labour Commission for their lack of interest in the issue, suggesting that they were colluding with the construction company to cover up the incident. According to the lawyer, the Turkish embassy to Azerbaijan has also showed interest in the issue. There are about 100,000 Turkish citizens working in Azerbaijan without proper labour contracts or insurance, claimed Tiryaki, suggesting the possibility of similar accidents. The Transparency in Mining Industry Coalition held a press conference today. The coalition believes that at least 2 new laws are required for more effective public supervision of companies dealing with the production of oil, gas and gold. The proposed laws are a law on supervision of production and a law to regulate the activity of the State Oil Fund. Azar Mediev, head of the Centre for Assistance to Economic Initiatives, stated that the government is not interested in encouraging transparency in these monopolised sectors, which are largely state-owned. The coalition recommends 8 different forms of reporting. Mediev says that NGOs should be provided with copies of these reports. Ali Mamad Nuriev, coordinator of the Anti-Corruption NGO Network, brought up the need for regulation of state oil funds. With a balance of 25.7 billion manat, the fund should not operate exclusively under presidential decrees and orders. The head of the Economic Research Center, Gubad Ibadoglu, declared that Azerbaijan should follow the example of a number of African countries which have implemented control mechanisms for state funds. A group of residents from Lerik region in the south held a press conference today at IRFS Press Center to speak about the negative affairs at the Lerik Education Department. Former director of Lerik Vocational School, Eldar Jafarov, claimed that Balashir Nasirov's appointment as the head of the department violates national law. According to the law, only someone with at least 5 years' experience as a school director can become head of the education department, said Jafarov. He accused Nasirov of paying a 40,000 manat bribe for the job. He also claimed that Nasirov raped his cousin in 1997 and then killed her with the help of her brother. Nasirov's sister, Samaya Nasirova, one of the attendees, confirmed the claim. She added that she had been fired from her job at the kindergarten under her brother's instructions. Another Lerik representative, Nurkhanim Mammadova, reported that she had paid Nasirov 1,000 manat to employ her son. Nasirov took her money but didn't give her son a job. The representatives appealed to the authorities to take measures against Nasirov. Today marks the 90th anniversary of the arrival of the founder of the Turkish Republic in Samsun city, which signalled the beginning of Turkey's fight for freedom. The day was also commemorated in Baku. Azerbaijan Popular Front Party Youth Committee members and several youth activists visited the monument to Mustafa Kemal Ataturk in front of the Turkish embassy to Azerbaijan. The youths laid flowers before the monument. The leader of the APFP Youth Committee, Abulfaz Gurbanli, gave a statement. 90 years ago, on May 19, 1919, with the help of his supporters, Ataturk launched a great fight for his nation's freedom. Today is also marked as a day to celebrate the nation's youth. Today, our nation's youth is continuing in the spirit of Ataturk.